What's going on,
killing
y'all?
I'm flipping, I'm killing them.
Welcome back to Underground Nerd Nation.
We are here.
He felt the rap spirit on that
He
one.
did.
It took over my soul.
Well, we back. My name is Keston, aka DJ Nexus.
I'm Cam, the AKA not the next rap god.
I'm Adrian.
And our man Dash is still out.
We love you, Dash.
We love you, Dash.
Miss you, Dash.
I don't know. You cut off the lights, he might appear.
Just one quick.
He's like a genie, boy. You cut off the light, boy. You come.
That's so messed up.
Oh.
I shall grant you 3 dark wishes.
Why they gotta be dark?
Because they got to be black owned.
Oh. You tripping. You tripping hard.
Okay, that's some weird rules for wishes, boy. I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, but come on now. Shaq came out of a boombox.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
Oh.
I am Kazam.
So speaking of hip hop,
First off, hold on.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
We're gonna start by talking about hip hop with Shaq,
I just thought it was funny.
the rapper.
Hey, Shaq got bars.
He had a bar.
No. Oh, my gosh. Shaq, what do you mean he had a bar?
That dude was on like 3 tracks.
Yo, Shaq got bars.
Okay. I mean, I ain't trying to.
He
diss
definitely
the man.
wasn't the worst rapper.
No.
See, he had a few bars.
I mean, the dude kind of nice.
Okay.
I mean, the Shaq Fu album was, the game was trash, but the album was all right.
Shaq.
Oh, and then he re-released it and it was still bad.
Oh, God.
I mean,
And they tried to
Shaq-
change up the graphics and the gameplay, and I was just like, why? Stop.
Shaq, you should have put more money into that, bro. You had one chance to redeem yourself.
All I need is one mic. But hold on, how you gonna start off? First off, so if everybody don't know, Keston is a huge Rams fan. So congratulations to them LA Rams for winning this year's Super Bowl over the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yo, so
But they had my
Good
heart.
shit, bro.
They had my blood pressure up.
I'm not.
Oh man,
That was a good game.
that was a good game.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't really watch a lot of NFL football games. I'll definitely watch Super Bowl. So I didn't know exactly who was on what team. Like I'm just now seeing the roster really. So when I saw the quarterback for Cincinnati was the man that put the hurting on Trevor Lawrence, I instantly was against Cincinnati. I was like, all right, let's go Rams. Put this man in his place, this smug dude. What? That dude got the most smug. Yo, when he won that game against Clemson, he instantly went and lit the fattest cigar I ever seen in my life. I was like,
Yo,
bruh.
Joe Burrow is the coolest cat ever.
Bruh,
That dude's smooth.
he's smooth, but he ain't got to be so unlikable. I don't like his smugness, bruh.
That bug got swag. Do you see when he rolled up in the Super Bowl in?
Bruh, when he...
did he roll up in Super
Bro, that 3-piece he had on was
Oh.
tough.
I thought you were talking about his car.
Bro, he took
Yeah,
one
yeah.
out. He took a book out of a page out of Cam Newton's book.
Yeah, he had the hat and everything.
My man was goddamn trill.
I will say though, he lost a few cool points with me when he was wearing that chain though. That choker was like right up here. I was like, all right, bro. Like I feel you. I feel you. You got some money now. You gonna buy you a chain, but at least like have it down to here. Like, why is it all the way up here?
I
Right
mean,
this nigga.
these new cats, man. They different.
Yo, but that Super Bowl, though, that, man, the injury list was hilarious in the game. Yo, Odell went down like first 12 seconds of the game. Oh, Lord. Bruh, that looked painful.
Well, he had injured that knee before, tore his ACL.
But it's like he retort. Isn't that what it is?
Well, I don't think that there's I don't think there's been a report yet to say that he, re-injured it, but it definitely was the knee that he tore his Achilles.
I mean, it was
his,
apparent
ACL in.
because it wasn't. He didn't even take an injury. Like this man just turned, and you could see
It was
something
weird.
Something wasn't right with that step.
Well, he
just went
stopped
down.
when he came down with the ball and he planted. I mean, it was a non-contact hit, so everybody automatically assumes he retore his ACL because to do that with
He didn't even get hit though. In that play.
yeah, it's a non-contact hit.
Yeah.
Normally, if you non-contact and you go grab for your knee, yeah, you done. You done. So, I mean, he did score a touchdown.
Oh, I mean,
Scored the first touchdown in the game.
your man was doing work. The road to success would have been a lot easier if that man did not get injured.
Oh,
because they
it
really
would have
had
been a
to
different ball
relearn the game to be able to beat Cincinnati.
Oh, it would have been a
Cincinnati was
different
coming
game.
Oh
hard.
yeah, because at that point it was basically left to
Cup.
oh boy and Cup.
Cooper Kupp is a monster.
He was doing his thing.
I do.
I will say though, because I think it was somebody under your comment when you were saying about Cincinnati was good, did a good job. I was like, yes, I mean, Joe did his thing. And like somebody was like, Joe did not do his thing. I was like,
Oh, somebody did write that, didn't they?
yeah. I was like, okay, bruh. It's like, I was just giving Joe his props. Joe did do his thing. It's just that he had a terrible line.
Yeah, his offensive line is hot garbage.
Yeah.
I mean, but also you're going against one of the greatest defensive linemen that ever played a game.
No,
Aaron
I
Donald.
mean, not just Aaron Donald, but
Von Miller.
Von Miller too.
Yeah.
You got to deal with both of them.
Yeah.
He tied for the most amount of sacks in a Super Bowl ever. He got sacked 7 times in that game.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was the most hits. Who was it?
Who?
That had the record, 7 hits.
Oh, shit.
I can't remember.
I don't know.
But
But-
they made sure to make that point. I was like, dang, you ain't got to point out what man's face was like.
I mean,
that.
it's LA needed it.
They needed that.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm
they
about to say, I mean, not just LA, but Beckham, Odell needed that.
Boy, he's a new meme now. Boy,
Boy, that
Jordan's
crime
gone.
face,
Boy,
oh,
Jordan's gone. It's
man.
all Beckham's face now.
Man,
Boy, he looked
Bruh,
like
the emotion in that man's face all game. That dude was riding a roller coaster.
Well, he looked like somebody aunt, bro. Like with the purple hair. I'm like, bro, get this man's face off the TV.
that was that. I just got the worst whooping of all time. Cry.
His eye was twitching a little bit.
Did I tell you to go in there and clean up that damn room, boy?
When you start doing that hyperventilate, you can't catch.
You try not to cry?
Yeah.
Don't you cry, boy.
You trying to hold your breath?
You got to hold back cry, so it's just an ugly grunt. Just,
It's like you shitting on yourself, boy. You alright, boy?
That's that tough love growing up, boy. You better learn to hold it in. You better man up. Like, damn, boy, I'm 7.
But suck that shit in.
oh man.
But yeah, congrats to the Rams, man.
Yeah, I was about to say shout out to them
Man, so
out for
congrats, Keston. So
I
know,
appreciate
long
it.
time coming.
because of course everybody was talking junk too. It was like y'all bandwagon jump. It's like y'all really don't know how long we've been running with the Rams, do y'all?
But they ain't won a Super Bowl since
2000?
the greatest,
99?
what do they call them? The greatest show on turf with
It
Kurt
was,
Warner and them.
Was it Kurt Warner?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Yeah, you're right.
That
was the last Super Bowl.
Yeah, y'all was in the Super Bowl 2 years ago, and it was terrible.
Because I want to say the last time we won a Super Bowl, we were still with St. Louis.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yep. So it's
yeah,
been a
it was
minute.
long time ago.
It's been a minute.
Which is crazy. You know they're coming out with a movie about Kurt Warner.
Really?
Actually, I did hear about that.
Yeah, his story is pretty fascinating. Like he worked in a grocery store, and
Was still trying to get on a team.
went into the Arena Football League, and got drafted out of the Arena Football to come to the NFL, and then comes to the NFL and wins a Super Bowl.
Dang.
Like his story is incredible.
That's awesome.
So
That is a true story of perseverance.
yeah, absolutely. So I'm pretty intrigued about to watch it because it's gonna be somebody I grew up watching.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So
It's definitely gonna be interesting.
and then that halftime show. That's one of the main reasons why we're here because
Let's
we're
get
talking
into
about
it.
too.
Yeah.
We want to talk a little bit about the hip hop game and what this halftime show meant to the world of hip hop. Because
And I
Wow.
don't want to say just the world of hip hop because I kind of feel like that show was for like the 80s and 90s babies.
oh yeah, it's definitely for our age. If you was 28 and up, yo, your kids really found out who you really were.
Yeah, because you was up there crip walking. You was like, California knows how to party.
California. Whatever.
Yo, Snoop hit that grip. I was like, oh, get it, Snoop.
Right?
Yo, that dude was so
Hey,
smooth.
hold up though. I got to talk about that sweater Snoop was wearing though.
The whole suit.
I mean, the whole suit, yeah, but I wanted that sweater. I was like,
Blue with the gold?
Yeah.
Boy,
The
fire.
bandana?
I could never wear that mug in LA, but I want that mug.
Hey, you can wear that bitch here.
And I will be walking around like I'm proud Crip.
What up, cuz?
What up, cuz?
What set you rep, Keston?
LA.
Why you sound so country?
Southern Crip cuz. Southern Crip cuz.
I'm from a different chapter. Y'all know about that.
Chapter? we bringing in bikes now?
Bro, we down in the south.
That's how you know I don't know what I'm talking about, though. That's what I'm saying. I'm from a different chapter.
We down in the south.
What chapter you talking about?
You got to add syllables to that. South.
What happened?
Why is like, why you think they call it South Cac? South Crip cuz?
We down there, cuz. We deep, cuz.
He said, what chapter you in?
He said, we don't know what you talking about. Don't worry about cuz. Rub that blue, cuz.
Throw out random South Carolina cities. Them Flores Crips cuz.
Orangeburg, cuz.
Fountain Inn Crip, cuz.
Fountain Inn Crip cuz.
Man, you ain't never heard of them Blue Ridge Mountain, cuz. Whole mountain system blue, cuz.
You ever take the Appalachian Trail with blue shoes on, cuz?
We got them blue hiking boots cuz.
You ain't never seen them blue Tims, cuz.
Boy, them motherfuckers gonna come after us, man. We need to stop. I already got Adrian over here, got Suge after me.
Snoop gonna handle
You don't think I don't remember that last week, you mother sucker?
that. Snoop gonna handle that for us. He family.
Snoop gonna handle that?
Yeah. Appreciate you, Snoop.
Knowing he was high as hell. Did you see the pictures?
Man, look.
When
hold
is
up.
he not, though?
Let's talk about that picture though, real quick. Cause they like reported it like it was big news. It was like Snoop smoked before the Super Bowl performance.
People was like, okay.
In California?
First of all, I'm surprised he wasn't smoking during the performance.
Right. You got a point there. But I was like,
True story.
First of all, it's Snoop. Like Snoop anywhere, he gonna smoke before the performance. He might smoke during the performance. But there's gonna be smoking involved if Snoop's there. But you in California, you really thought he wasn't gonna smoke?
That dude got a smoke cloud that follow him everywhere he go.
Boy, you ain't.
You can smell that man essence 3 miles away.
Well, I
Here
remember,
comes Snoop.
I remember I was on Facebook and somebody painted Snoop as like a anime character in like the Naruto series. He was like the Hokage of the weed smoke village or something. I was like, yup, that would be Snoop.
It sticks.
Motherfucker do them
The
hand
hidden-
signals
The hidden smoke village.
with the blunt in his hand.
Nah, the blunt would be right here.
He would control weeds that came out the
It
ground. It'd
looked
be
like a
nothing but
toothpick.
weed.
It'd be a toothpick, really, in animation, but we know what it is.
Right.
Oh, goddamn Snoop.
Why your toothpick on fire? Don't worry about it.
And poor, I just feel so bad for Dr. Dre because he paying all that child support, bro. I'm like, bro, you need this performance.
How much child support is he paying?
Boy, that wife, boy, his wife took him for.
Oh, I know his
half.
wife took him for a lot.
Half. Like a lot of money. Like the dude worth $1 billion. She took half of that. Like, hurt my soul.
Right?
Somebody would have had to get. I had to pay somebody. I'm sorry.
They gonna instantly know it's you though.
No,
They gonna instantly
can't
know
prove
it's
it.
you. They can't prove it. I was like, nah, it was him. And they gonna be on your butt for the rest of your life.
That's fine. I'm not paying her. That's a lot of damn money. What? She ain't never got to work a day in her life.
And you know, she was actually trying to get more because she was not only was she trying to get half, I believe she was trying to get like
Spousal support, alimony, and something else. Child, she was
it
trying
was
to get
like
it all.
it was like a whole bunch together. I think it would have been like $400 a month, $400,000 a month.
Oh, I was about to say, that's low.
No, that was like y'all didn't react. I was like, no, $400,000 a month. And what was crazy is like she was putting stuff in there like that. This is for her college tuition, her phone bill, her entertainment. And I was like, I believe you probably are deserving of some decent money, but at least make it believable. Like $400,000, I could buy a house every month, a new car every month, and entertain myself very well for $400,000 a month.
A month.
Boosie said his baby mama's wanted 50 a month. He was like, here go 3.
Who said?
Boosie. He said one of his baby mamas, he got like 7 kids on it. I was watching this interview. He was like, yeah, one of them wanted 50. He was like, You supposed to be sending this money on the child. What's the child need 50 grand a month for? No, that's stupid. You just trying not to work. You got to take yourself to work. I'll give you 3. Child don't need no more than 3. I was like, damn, I'll take 3.
Dude, I am really pissed though that Snoop and Dre did not perform one of my favorite songs ever.
Which one?
It's like this and like that and like this and it's like that and like, come on, bro, they did not perform that. So let's chill to the next episode.
But let's talk about your man. This man was engineering
Back
live.
to the legend at hand. But come on, man.
That engineering was dope. First of all, how did he know what knob did what? They was all white.
Because he's one of the greatest freaking producers ever.
That man said 2 white knobs to the left, 16 knobs down. That one does the hertz level at 14K.
No, I don't think that was an actual console. Though.
Okay, because I'm over here. He was like,
the amount of cores that would have had to come out of that mug.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, it would have been a fire hazard.
I was about to say, and all them people stepping around it. Nah.
Oh, yeah, it would have been a straight up fire hazard.
It would have been a trip hazard, a fire
Especially
hazard,
on
a
that-
shock hazard. It would have.
Especially on that big ass float they're on. That was a parade.
Yo,
float.
that float was fire though. Like
was dope.
that was probably one of the coolest parts to me because if you look at each float, like it was like a scene from one of the music videos.
they had the windows with the background.
So what did you say when you seen 50 Cent
Lowered his big body self.
What? I had no clue he was supposed to be there. And
I don't think nobody did.
Bro, he come out the ceiling
I think
looking
that's
like.
what shocked, and he was like lowered himself down, and like all the weight went to his head.
I'm like,
He was just
50?
Go
In the club. I
First
was
of
like,
all-
what?
All the blood rest to it said that was $1.50 right there. That dude, he was like, I was like, bro, can you breathe? He was missing lyrics. I was like, it's okay, bro. We know.
You tired. You
I
out
was
of
about to
breath.
say, go ahead and get down. Go
Yeah,
ahead and get
you
down.
ain't done
Calm
this in a
down,
while.
It's like we appreciate it, but go ahead and get down.
you
We
ain't-
don't need you passing out in the Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
you ain't done this in a while, man. You not 50 no more. You $1.50.
Yo, when I heard somebody say he $1.50, I was like, y'all wrong for it. Y'all so wrong for it.
I mean,
Yo.
that man.
I tell you, man, I'm not. Don't flame me. Do not flame me. But I was not a fan of the choreography that they did for Mary J. It just felt rushed. And I know most of it was like homage to the music video, like that she did it in the video, but I don't know. That one fell flat for me.
To be honest, I'm gonna say this with the Mary J's choreography. I think it was more because it was catering to her, not necessarily trying to get out the best choreography they could produce.
But Kendrick though,
Look, I got a little too hyped when Kendrick came on.
bro, his set was
Dude,
But when is Kendrick set ever not fire though?
that shit was. Say it.
fire? God dang, flame emoji everywhere. Dude, it was so flames, bro.
So many flames, bro.
Dude. Yeah. I was like, down. Dude, I told my wife, I was like, you ain't never seen his performances at the Grammys? They're,
Phenomenal.
I mean, they're
goes
like,
in.
they're one of a kind and they're so spectacular and breathtaking when you see them. It just takes you off guard. And even at the Super Bowl, man, like,
I will say Kendrick has definitely found, because you know most of the time, and this is why I say Kendrick will be a hip hop legend.
oh,
Like I have no doubt in my mind he is going to be a hip hop.
he's
legend.
already in my top 5.
But the reason that is because Kendrick is one of the few people that can make a fire album and then give you a fire performance. Most of the time, rappers, like, first of all, somebody pointed this out to me. Kendrick's voice carries well over into live performances. Because, you know, most of the time when you get rappers, the way they rap over the mic onto an album sounds completely different than when you hear them live.
True.
But Kendrick is one of those people, like, his voice sounds damn near the same
Yeah.
when he's performing live versus when he's in the
I
booth.
mean, he's up there with like Jay-Z. And who's another one that's really good at that stuff? I know Jay-Z's one of them.
J. Cole's performances are usually pretty top tier too.
Yeah.
I'd say that.
Yeah, because I mean, even like Drake.
Yeah.
Y'all know how fire Drake is, but I don't even think Drake is on that level where his live stage, like his vocal performance matches what he puts on.
It takes a lot for somebody to amplify their voice to be in front of a crowd without them changing the pitch.
Exactly.
And certain rappers can do it and others can't. When Drake does it, it comes off as yelling sometimes. But with Kendrick, this dude can amplify his voice and it still hit
Exactly how it's supposed to.
right.
So yeah, that I would say Kendrick, like you, Kendrick is definitely in my top 5 right now. But his stage performance, like one of a kind.
Oh, absolutely.
Because like even though you brought up Jay-Z, as far as like the actual performance, Kendrick still got Jay-Z.
I don't think nobody in the rap game has a better performance on stage than him. And I'm gonna say
The only other ones that it could have been is like people like DMX.
But see, DMX, like he like Kendrick's is all about imagery and artistry and shit like that. Like he just paints this picture and he makes this powerful image when he's doing these. Now, nobody in the world could do what DMX used to do. Like he used to get the crowd ridiculously crunk.
But see,
like,
that's why I was saying DMX though, because DMX's music was to get you like that energy, like that high energy, and his performances were also like that high energy, so it like corresponded well. Versus like with Kendrick's music has always been more like poetic and thought provoking.
Yeah,
and his performances are also poetic and thought provoking.
I mean, it's almost like it's breathtaking.
Yes,
like it's absolutely breathtaking when you watch it, and you're like, holy shit, what am I watching right now?
I put Andre 3000 up there. Live performance versus.
Are we doing Andre 3000 or him with Outkast as a whole?
Well, either one. I mean, him as an artist when he's on stage, no matter if he's with Big
I
Boy
can see
or not.
that.
yeah.
I can see that.
His voice
It's just that
kinda-
it doesn't happen enough to where we can.
Exactly. The few times we've seen a live performance, it's been fire.
Speaking of Andre 3000, I was on TikTok, seen this video, and this kid was like doing this video, and he said artists that had one-hit wonders and played Hey Ya.
What's
And
the
the-
dude's TikTok? I will pay him a personal visit.
Oh,
and introduce him to the man Andre 3000.
No, I blocked him.
I was about to say
The
'cause
disrespect.
I
Yeah.
can guarantee you he got flamed on that video.
No, he got roasted. I'm talking about people was like, Lord bless this child. They was like this new culture is
You uncultured swine.
You
I have a theory.
jerk.
I have a theory that sometimes, and not all the time, because there are some dumb people out there that really don't know anything about music history. Like they
Right.
see what MTV puts out or whatever, and they're like, oh, this is the only thing I've heard from them, so that's what they run with. I have a theory. There are some people that play the system and just play stupid. Like, oh, if I comment saying that this person's a one-hit wonder,
To get hype.
they're gonna get the hype.
They
'Cause
clout
it's
chasing.
they're gonna get a reaction.
Yeah, they're cloud chasing.
That's like me saying Tupac was a one-hit wonder. They gonna flame the hell out of me on there, but I'm gonna get a whole bunch of.
You might get a couple death threats.
That's why I would never say it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not that type of person.
Well, yeah, he said this shit. I was like,
Oh, you really
yo,
don't know.
you
really don't know.
You young whippersnapper. Like,
As grandmama used to say, I'm gonna teach you how to act with this switch. You don't want to know about that switch, and not Nintendo.
it was just so much disrespect in one video. I was like, bro, I need to get off TikTok before I really like get banned for cursing this little boy out. Like,
But you know that happens a lot, and that's like with the younger generation in general. Because like I think 94 is like the cutoff for like people that like truly appreciate hip hop, and even like some of the people in our generation
Yeah,
don't really appreciate hip hop. But like some of the stuff I be seeing online, like somebody said,
you said
Baby.
94 to cut off?
yeah,
well, because
1994.
because
Because
I mean,
Patrick was born in 1994, he actually appreciates hip hop, and then it seems like
I mean,
everybody.
I
after
see
that.
some cats in 2000.
but hip hop.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, we'll say 2000. It's just from my experience.
But mainstream hip hop changed in that 2000s era. There was a lot of hip hop that was coming out that was more beat centered or hype centered rather than lyricism.
Right.
Talking about 2000s?
Yeah.
2000s was the decade of the hype music, the crunk
Like
music.
crunk music.
Yeah, what was we listening to outside when I pulled up?
Oh,
Young Jock.
meet me in the trap. It's going down. Meet
That
me
was-
at the bar. Going down.
You walk into the club, everybody doing.
bro. That music.
But see,
People can
here's,
say what they want, but that shit was fire.
but see, here's the thing with that music though, because even though it was club music, it was still like good rapping. It wasn't some of this new stuff.
Mumbles.
Yeah.
No, I still
The
respect.
same 2 repeating cadences and how they.
It's
the same.
Like,
Are you doing the Snoop Dogg interview with 50?
but it was. I mean, but that was the thing. Like, the first time I actually like listened to a mumble rap song, I could literally see the bouncing ball. That you normally see like on sing along, I could literally see it like like it was,
Why does it sound like an episode of Sesame Street?
but that's
It's
my
literally
point.
an episode of Sesame.
But
Oh
that is my
God.
point.
Boy, Big Bird over here spitting bars.
Wait, we got Oscar over here. I'm fucking grouchy.
But
Snuffle up against it. Yo, Snuffy come out and hit some bars. I might rock with that, man.
but he was
Hi, Bert.
I said, hi, Bert, Bert, hi, Bert. Smoking trees like hi, Bert. Said hello like hi, Bert.
Damn, Snuffy. Somebody get your mans. He spit hot fire. Snuffleupagus gets out here with a do-rag and Tim's, bro.
Oh, no.
no.
Size 52s.
Bro, imagine the cost of them Tims, bro.
Could you imagine the cost of his Jerry Curl juice, boy? That boy.
Nah,
so glad.
He get it dreaded.
Oh, you get a dreaded?
He get it dreaded.
Stuff with the dreads and the Rasta hat? Boy, come on now.
With the dark glasses on with the blunt hanging out the side of his mouth.
That motherfucker be like, counts, bomba clock. Short. I'm Snuffleupagus.
Mr. Snuffleupagus.
Mr. Snuffleupagus.
Yes. Yes.
I like to say my ABCs 1, 2, 3. Boy, y'all tripping hard, bro. Stop, man. My head hurt already. We ain't even 20 minutes in.
That's a
But
good one,
anyway. Somebody, I forgot my point. Oh, my point was that somebody tried to say that Lil Baby was the best rapper out right now. And they said that because they come from the generation where they think like hype and clout is what makes you a great rapper.
Now, I'm not going to sit here and totally disagree with that because Lil Baby is fire. I do like Lil Baby.
He has gotten better.
He has, and he's really in there in that rap game right now. Like he's on some big name, got some tracks with some big names, and the dude comes with it.
No, don't get me wrong. I give Lil Baby his
But
respect.
best rapper right now, they say Lil Baby. I mean, hottest maybe.
I say most popular because I couldn't even give him hottest out of all the rappers. Now, hottest in mainstream, yes.
You
But we
you got-
talking about
I mean,
rappers that are active right now, like Joyner Lucas.
he's not better than him.
Hold on, wait. You saying
He's not.
he's not better than Joyner Lucas?
No.
Oh, okay.
Hell no. No.
I thought you were saying the reverse. I was like Camden.
Boy, you can,
Bruh.
I'd let you slap me. You
I
can
was
slap me
kidding, bruh.
open hand.
You know what happens when you got to take a commercial break real fast and it's just some colorful blocks?
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, technical difficulty. Yeah, we gonna have some technical difficulty.
Come back all bruised up.
It's like, are you out your mind?
I mean, come on, man. J. Cole just dropped an album and shut the world down.
Yo, that off season. I'm still listening to that.
That might
off-season.
be my favorite album he's ever came out with.
Oh yeah, it's definitely up there.
Yeah.
The only one I could say that still, for me, still competes with it is Illuminati.
I can see that.
That's the only one, and that's like just my opinion, but that's the only
bro-
one because that to me that was like the first time J. Cole was like, "All right, I don't give a damn no more."
But and we know he's got to drop something this year. It's been too long.
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, somebody did an interview. Well, not an interview, but they were talking to like somebody in his circle, and they said he has made so much music that he's like making music and throwing it away because he's like, it's not good enough. It's not good enough.
Because his albums always get nominated for best rapper album of the year.
Yeah, and I'm really hoping the same mindset that happened to Andre doesn't happen to Kendrick.
Yeah,
That's what
that
my
is
fear
one thing
is.
I'm worried about because once they said that he started like, this isn't good enough. This
Yeah.
isn't good enough. I was like, shh, that's that same thing Andre was doing.
And then we get a verse every so few millennia, and it's amazing. But I can't wait. 5
I
years.
can't wait either.
Hell no. Life ain't promised.
Right. I need that now.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I'm getting older. I got to hear you now, bro. Like, I need an album because Damn was fire. I mean, The Pimp a Butterfly, fire. Mad City, Cool Kid, Mad City, fire. Like his EPs that came out are Jesus.
He don't miss, and even the
Oh, he
Untitled album.
Yeah.
Where it was just a whole bunch of untitled tracks.
That shit was fire. Everything he's come out with is fire.
Because from what I understand, the Untitled album, that was just like his throwaways. That was just like, I didn't have no place for these songs, but I'm just going to put them all together on one album.
Plus, didn't he do the whole soundtrack for Black Panther?
Yes.
And fire.
Fire.
So the man, like
Kendrick,
you said, he
if-
don't miss.
I know you probably not gonna listen to us, which is fine, but come back, bro. Come home.
Come on and see us.
But I need
we love to
yo,
interview you.
just send me something. You can send it to my email. Come to my Facebook, put it in my messenger. I just need something. I need a sample.
Just
You know, what I would love to see, which I know this is never going to happen, or if it did happen, I'd probably have a heart attack on the spot. But if Kendrick somehow convinced Andre to come back and both of them do a collab album,
Boy, I
you talking about shut the internet down? Oh my God.
bro.
But same thing with the halftime show. It only shut the internet down for us at our age because a lot of people don't know who Andre is. Same thing if Kendrick and I think Mos Def together, insane.
See, that's the older school generation, though.
Of course, but Mos Def
I was about to say that's-
also did not miss. Like all his albums were fire.
But he's just such a lyrical genius, though. Like his
Put him with
bars are
Kendrick.
ridiculous.
I'm just
Ridiculous.
saying. I'd
And-
love to see that.
I mean, because of course this Super Bowl halftime show was meant for us.
for sure.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I can only imagine our kids. I mean, my daughter was in the bed. I'm glad she didn't come in there because it would have got loud. Because I was in there. Me and my wife both in there jamming like we was back. It was back.
I was
kids
about to
again.
say
I was,
the
man.
level of nostalgia that came from just that Super Bowl, the halftime show, was ridiculous.
Oh, dude, it was insane. Especially when M came out.
And did the 8 Miles?
What? I'm like, I was really hoping he was gonna do "Forget About Dre," because that's one of my favorite songs by him with him and Dre.
That's what it was. He did that at the beginning.
Did he?
Yeah, when he started, he was doing his verse from Forget About Dre. I was like, I thought I heard Forget About Dre, but that's what it was.
And then he switched over to
Yeah, that's when he switched over to,
Arms are heavy.
yeah.
Knees weak, palms are sweaty, vomiting all the sweat already. Mom spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down.
Yeah, somebody, because somebody was taking a picture, took the picture of him kneeling, and they said something like, I can't believe Eminem would kneel in the middle of the halftime show, or something like that, right? And somebody wrote a caption up under it and said, well, he said his knees weak and his arms were heavy.
Got him.
Yo, when I tell you I was crying, oh, that was hilarious.
And he shut the internet down for the sneakerheads because Lord of mercy, that's the first
I had to go
thing
back and look.
I noticed.
Because once you told me, I was like, because like I'm not a sneakerhead, and not even close. But when I saw your post saying the sneakers he was wearing, I was like, oh, let me go back and look at these. Then I was like, those are some fire sneakers.
Bro, as soon as I seen him, I was like, He just bombed the internet of these sneakerheads. Literally.
And like there were people talking about like, because some people were like, I don't understand, they just some Jordan 3s, and then other people like that actually knew. It was like, yo, he got a lot of money on his feet right now. Like y'all don't understand how much money is on his feet right now.
Let's just say it's got to be upwards in the 50,000 range.
That ain't nothing.
His Jordan, his
Oh, no.
his Air Jordan 4s, the Eminem special edition ones or whatever.
Yeah.
Man, they're like 30,000 minimum. Like them things are grails for people, and they're just all black J's.
I mean, good. I'm happy for you. I'm glad you can afford that for your feet. But you man can't. I'm gonna keep ordering these little shoes off of Amazon for $45.
Whoever gets them bitches, boy, they sitting on a gold mine.
Well, imagine he just took them off in the dressing room and just left them there, like for the stagehands or whatever. Yeah, y'all keep them. I'd be fighting somebody for them shoes.
Oh, somebody got to get got.
I'd be like, hey, you got some Black Air Forces you don't need right now? Because I need to borrow some.
I'm telling you, stuff like that. That's you got to bypass the Black Force energy. That's straight up Black Tim energy. Like when Camden was talking about, he
just gotta elevate.
I was like, when Camden was talking about, we thought he won like an actual Dodge Charger.
Right.
I was like, nah, bro, you getting got. You getting got for
Well,
that.
you see what the hell I did with? These mans misinterpreted a text message, thought I really want a Dodge Charger
like-
and was going to rob me.
There was no
Black
context.
Tim's
He
coming
said, I
on.
want a charger. I was like, where that though?
Boy, y'all ain't shit.
Yo, but not only
Me and Adrian both gonna meet in your drive. Like, what you doing here? The same thing you doing here.
we on the same page.
Okay.
We'll deal with this after we steal it
Right.
this time. Yeah.
We'll play spades for it.
Boy, y'all ain't shit. Boy, oh my God.
Yo, so not only did the Super Bowl performance light the sneakerheads on fire, it also lit the car people on fire. Because there's a lot of people on top of 6'4" hoods, and that's real disrespect to be dancing on a 6'4" hood like that. Like, I felt some type of way.
No lie though, I was waiting on that 6'4" to jump a little bit. I thought that mug was gonna jump. I was like, if this car jumps, I am done. Because that would be the most fire thing. Because the hydraulic culture is all in California.
Right.
That's where it was born now.
But that's what I'm saying. Like if Snoop would have got in it and made it, or if anybody would have been in it and just made it jump a couple times,
Would have, man,
Yo,
would
what
have
if
shut
Snoop
the
would've-
damn place down.
Snoop would have drove in his yellow one, and they all jumped in that, hit them switches.
Bro,
Fire.
that would have been ridiculous.
Everything would have shut down. We wouldn't have been able to finish watching the game. Everybody would have been online, tearing it.
yeah.
It's so, correct me if I'm wrong, but when they play California Love, were they supposed to have the Tupac hologram?
I don't think so.
Because I thought I heard something that they was supposed to do the hologram and it didn't work or some kind of, I don't know.
Knowing,
Everything's speculation on
I was about to say, knowing Snoop and Dre though, they wouldn't have wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people had an issue with the Tupac hologram because they felt like it was, first of all, they felt like it didn't really look like Tupac. And then it was like, not necessarily like crapping on his legacy, but it felt like he was just trying to make money off of something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. At a certain level, it becomes be disrespectful
Yeah.
to do something like that.
So that's why I don't think Snoop and Dre would have been okay with that.
Step on the scene, I'm California dreaming. Oh, man.
Patrick forgot that Dre had a verse on that song.
Really?
Yeah, because we was listening to it, and he was like, "Dre had a verse on this." I was like, "Yeah, it was like the first
That's
verse."
that 94 shit right there.
You know Patrick will come for you, right?
I'm sorry, Patrick. I'm just saying.
He gonna come for you.
That's
that 94 shit for real though.
if you was like 92, you wouldn't be questioning it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Don't come for me. You swole as hell. If I end up with bruises next week and you see me, it was Patrick.
I step on the scene, I'm hearing Hoochie screaming. Jesus Christ.
Oh man,
But people were saying that this was the greatest halftime show ever. It's a stretch.
it's up there,
It's
but
a stretch.
it's definitely not the best
Because
because you got to compete with like Michael Jackson, Prince,
Beyonce.
Beyonce, and Bruno. Like there's some heavy acts you got to contend
Whitney?
with to get the best. Oh, Whitney.
This is pre-crack. or post crack? Sorry.
Was Bobby there?
Get out.
I gotta get out. It's a legitimate question.
But you know what? That was pre-crack, right? That was.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I can't remember. Oh crap! Because I mean, I was real young during that one. So
It could have been pre-crack.
It probably was. If we just have to verify now that you brought it up. Golly. Damn it, Dash. Oh, wait a minute.
just reaction. It's just how it goes.
It's instinctive. I'm sorry.
It's programmed in your DNA now. He even looked over.
I heard something outrageous. I just felt his presence here for a minute. The essence of Dash told you to say it.
I was just thinking, Dash can be like Candyman, boy. You cut off the lights 3 times and he'll appear.
Instead of bees flying around, he just got a dirty diaper on the shoulder.
Why y'all do your man like that?
You sent a dirty diaper around his shoulder?
Just dirty diapers around his shoulder.
You just throwing baby shit at people?
Just dirty diapers and the flies flying around from the stank.
Oh my God.
I can't.
Hey Dash, we do love you though. We do love you.
It wasn't me.
You started it.
It was.
You did.
What did I say?
You
Damn
said
it, Dash.
All right, it was. But it wasn't me. Play the tape. I don't remember that.
That's evidence.
Damn.
You really want to go there?
Don't play the tape.
Don't play the tape.
Don't play the tape.
Okay.
We don't got it anyways.
I'm gonna do a slow-mo replay on it. Bring it all the way
You
back.
gonna pause the tape right when I said play the tape.
Mine-
Rewind.
F you for last week. Slow-moing on my face when he popped in. Bro.
Because see, here's the thing. I didn't see your face at first. But then when I was going back and looking, I was like, because I was going to take that clip anyways.
Uh-huh.
And I was going back and look, I was like, oh, Camden.
You jerk.
I was like, got to do it to you, bro.
Oh, my God. As soon as I seen it, I'm like, really, Keston? Really? I said, oh, my God, I hate this man so bad.
Oh, and I meant to tell you, on your birthday, when I posted all those pictures, that was your wife's fault. She set you up for failure.
Yes, you did.
Because I couldn't find anything in your profile. So I went to Morgan's profile and went through her pictures.
Gold mine.
Oh, snaps.
That was like Lucky Charms pot of gold in that Facebook, boy. God dang, that was just so much good stuff. I was like, what?
Because I'm gonna tell you, the one I was looking for, because Camden, I swear to God, if I would have seen this one, you would have hated me so much more. I was looking for one with you with braids.
Oh, it's on there.
I couldn't find it.
Yeah, it's on my profile.
On your profile, it is?
Yeah, under my uploads. I got an old prom picture on there.
Oh, I couldn't find it. I was looking hard too. For whatever reason, God must have wanted me not to see that picture, because I was going up and down through your pictures for like
trying to get me.
I was trying to get you.
Oh my God! Just wait.
Man, that's that Pulp Fiction divine intervention right there.
I guess it's deserving because I did Jaws and I found some.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
That's why I was coming for you. I was like, because I was gonna make a nice one. I was like, nah, hell nah, I'm coming for you. It was like something reminded me right when I said I was gonna be nice about the pictures you found. I was like, nah, I'm coming for you.
Got to cover the Jesus moment. Like, nah, I'm about to get this man. So what do you think the state of hip hop is in right now?
As in current rappers? Or like in what context?
Because we all know hip hop rules the world.
Yes.
It is the hottest music across the whole planet. I mean, hip hop is huge. It's massive. And so, but all of our rappers that we grew up with, it's unfortunate, but they're getting older. and now you got this new generation coming in. I mean, you got some cats that's coming in that is like, okay, y'all gonna
Y'all doing your thing,
Y'all gonna carry this.
Mm-hmm.
And you got cats coming in, it's just like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Like
clout chasing rappers.
Island boy. Yo, if y'all don't get off my phone.
You know, I had gone a
I've
very
never
long
wanted to punch.
time.
I've never wanted to punch a TV so hard.
I had gone a long time without being reminded of that until damn it, Dash. God, technical difficulties. Cut the tape. This dude looked like he got a bunch of Sharpie markers taped to his head. Like, what are you
I'm
doing?
like, what is going on? Which is so funny because all these cats are just copying Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
Lil Wayne was the first one to do all this crazy stuff.
Which also, somebody said they look like Donnie from the Wild Thornberries.
They sound like Donnie too.
Somebody
Dressed like Donnie too.
somebody else said this is what happened when Donnie got to high school.
What was the dad's name on there?
Nigel.
Nigel.
Yeah.
Oh god! But yeah, some of these new rappers are just trash. Like I'm talking about hot trash can. Like I can't even watch the Double XL no more.
Oh no,
The freshman XL. I can't
Double
watch
XL
them.
lost all clout when they posted that freshman cover that had all those other rappers on it. Because, especially Kodak. Kodak came on there and said, I'm better than Tupac and Biggie.
I do not agree with that statement.
With a straight face. I'm better than Tupac and Biggie.
Well, Lil Xan said that Tupac sucked.
But a lot of them
One
don't.
of them said he didn't even know who Tupac was.
There's a lot of clout chasing young rappers that do not take the time to learn the history of hip hop. And they think just because these dudes had their era in the late 80s, early 90s, or whatever, because their rhymes follow an older school beat, there's none of that, dubsteppy crap to the music or whatever. It's instrumentals. We're hearing they were in the studio building music. And a lot of them just don't care. And it shows.
It's all about a fire ass beat
And a good hook.
A good hook, and talking about getting hoes and
Doing
how much
drugs.
money you got.
Look, young rappers, I'm gonna learn you something, okay?
Oh shit!
Go listen.
That daddy mode came back. He said, I'm
What?
gonna learn you something.
I'm gonna learn you something. All right, don't put out no more music until you listen to Bone Thugs and Harmony. If you don't know who Bone Thugs and Harmony are, you ain't well versed in hip hop culture.
If you don't know who Bone Thugs and Harmony are, if you don't at least know who they are, hand your rap career in.
Yeah, just turn it in.
Did y'all see the thing where Bone Thugs and it was gonna be a Bone Thugs versus Migos? Did y'all see that?
I did. Because which one was it? Was it Lazy Bone? That was
Yeah.
going back and forth
Yeah.
with
Lazy Bone.
Yeah.
who was he going
Lazy.
back and forth with?
I think it was Quavo.
Was it Quavo? Okay, he was going back and forth with
Quavo
Quavo.
or Offset? One of the two.
And Quavo was talking about money. I was like, man, we have like a money stacking contest. I was like,
The fuck?
what does that have to do with anything? I was like, if we talk about money, then Bill Gates is the best rapper alive. Like, what are you talking about?
I have a theory on rap. In the olden days, there were several rappers that would hone their craft to become fast rappers. We had Twista. We had Busta Rhymes. Eminem's on that list. It was one of the guys from Bone Thugs and Harmony that was a fast rapper too, right?
Busy.
Bone.
Well, all of them.
I was gonna say all of them
fast.
could rap fast.
All of
though.
them
Busy,
were fast.
Busy Bone
Busy
was like,
It was that Midwest
yeah,
flow, you know,
Right.
Because it was them and then Twista. Mm-hmm. It was that just super crazy
I was about to
fast
say
flow.
Tech Nine,
Tech
too.
Nine.
Take Nine is Midwest. He's
Yeah,
newer.
Kansas City.
But name a new school rapper that could go word to word with any of them.
Other
words
than
from
Logic.
Other than Logic, I think
Joyner?
is Joyner might be the only one, but he I don't even really consider him new school rap. because his flow is very true to hip hop.
But it's a new school rapper.
He's a new school rapper.
I mean, he's been around about 8 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm
He's
saying.
been around for a minute.
Yeah,
'Cause he was doing a Team Backpack. Yeah, I remember Team Backpack.
Yeah, like he's been around for a minute.
much
I'm talking about somebody in the game 5 years or less.
Yeah,
game 5 years or
5 years
less?
or less. Then
Yeah.
ain't nobody. I don't
Ain't
think.
nobody out there
Now-
trying to rap fast. They're trying to sound like an old Chevy trying to start. Like, what are you doing? Like, what?
That boy said an old Chevy.
With the crank of the head on the front.
Well, I'm trying to tell you. That's what I feel like I'm listening to a lot of the time. Like, what are you doing?
Yo, that one got me. Cause I could hear it as soon as he said it.
But they don't care about the craft. It's all about how many people can they get to listen, get these views up, get these streams up, get these downloads up. That's all they care about.
That's
and
what-
if the
that's what
beat
we're
is
in.
fire, the lyrics don't matter. Prime example, I'm not a big T Grizzly fan. I don't really like his rap anything. But his beats got flames. And I caught myself one day, slide. And I was like, wait a minute.
Fire, right?
No,
Fire!
The beat. If I could remove his voice,
I like T Grizzly.
I need some type of erasing software.
I like T Grizzly. Not that bad.
We'll agree to disagree.
The truth.
Hold up, before we go too far, we need to take a break.
Oh yeah.
All right.
We'll be right back in a little bit, though. All right, we back.
Hey.
Bills are paid.
Bills are paid.
Bills are paid.
So before we went on break, Adrian was on the soapbox. So did you have any more notes? Anything else from your TED Talk you wanted to get out?
Learn you something. That's all I gotta say for this young generation of hippity hop. Like, it's not even real. Rap is a form of art that should not just be covered up by a fancy beat. Take your lyricism seriously. Write poems with your words. Get people to fall in love with the words, not just the music. That's how you stand the test of time.
But you know, people argue with you, especially this new generation, that they'll say
they're wrong.
that hip hop is evolving.
Into what?
Here's the thing. I'm not necessarily against
Exactly.
the idea that hip hop is evolving because, I mean, it evolved from where it began. Like, I'll always go back to when Childish Gambino was doing a comedy set, and he was talking about how hip hop changed from where it used to be, like when people would just rap about random stuff, like Curtis Blow.
These
break.
are the breaks.
It was like-
break it up, break it up, break it up.
Brakes on the school bus, brakes on your car. It's like in today's rap, if you said that, you would get flamed. Like you would instantly be canceled. Like nobody is gonna listen to you rap anymore.
But the transition was Curtis Blow, right? These were when hip hop evolved into what it is now. At the beginning, it was all about the DJ.
yeah,
You had to have a fire DJ that could mix the beats for the rapper to be able to perform. Prime example, Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince. These dudes, Jeff did his thing, and Will was able to push them forward with the rhymes. And because the beats are so fire, we love the songs.
because
we-
summertime.
But summertime,
Because summertime is like the forever summertime classic.
it could be
And it's a
2048.
timeless-
I could be in a wheelchair, and if somebody plays summertime at the cookout,
It's like, this is
I'm gonna be up in my wheelchair doing wheelies. Hey, summertime.
because you know you're gonna get that old man face.
Yeah. Y'all know nothing about that young buck. That's that summertime. Hey.
Come here, little young Thundercat. Let me show you something.
Let me show you something.
Summertime.
You don't know that move. You don't know that move.
Just pulled up, looked like a car show. Like everything about.
And I will forever say I hate they hated on Will Smith as much as they did because my man had flow.
Because he wasn't a gangster rapper.
Yo,
He wasn't one of those type of rappers, and people don't. Only real true hip hop folks like respect Will Smith when it comes to what he meant to hip hop.
let me tell you, because I'm not gonna lie, there were several Will Smith songs that I was not a huge fan of, but they were more promotional things. Wild West,
Well, I was about to say Wild West.
right? Okay, cool.
Coming straight to the Wild Wild West. They're coming straight to the Wild Wild
Wiki Wild Wild.
Jim West, Desperado.
Rough Rider. Oh, you don't want none of this.
None of this, brother. Running this.
But the flow was nice. This man was spitting
but I was about to
bars.
say, flow was on point.
Flow was on point.
Bars was questionable, but the flow was on point.
Let's bring it back to the new rappers, right? One that we like, Joyner Lucas, he put his homage to Will. Does the Will song, right?
Oh yeah.
And then Will Smith comes and does the remix and bodies it. Bruh,
and not
I'm
just
sorry.
not just that one, but Click. The Click song.
yes.
Oh shit, yeah.
I was about to say that. Bruh.
Jordan's in a whole nother world when it comes to this hip hop shit, bro.
Yeah, but
I mean, he's really stepping out and doing some serious boundary jumping, bro.
But this is the difference between a new rapper and I'm not taking anything away from Joyner. I love Joyner, right? But if you let the man that you're paying homage to come on your track and do that, you don't have no choice. You got to let him do it, right? The song's about him. But he ain't going to come on here with no weak flow.
But at the same time, I feel like because Will understands like the respect of competition when it comes to verses. So if he's going, because on the flip side of it, if he was to come on Joyner Lucas's track and do bad, that's almost disrespectful to Joyner.
Exactly.
At the same time.
Yes.
I mean, how do you think every rapper feels when they bring Eminem on a track? I mean, let's be for real.
I mean, you know you're going to sell records.
You know what I'm talking about.
You know you're going to sell records.
But here's my thing.
I thought that's what the young rappers wanted, if it ain't about the money.
Because I was about to say, with that being said, I will say the best example of that is when Young Thug brought J. Cole on his track on what's the name of that song?
Thug and J. Cole.
Oh, I can't remember the song because I want to say it had something to do about a hotel.
Girl, you wanna come to my house?
Not that one. Not that one.
Stressed.
No, that wasn't it.
That's not it.
Oh, they had more than one?
The London?
That's it.
Meet me at the London, yeah.
That was it.
One,
But because I want to
two.
say he put J. Cole first on that track, didn't he? Didn't J. Cole have the first verse?
See, an experienced rapper would not have done that.
But see, I truly believe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She did not understand that.
Well, that's because we talking about trash rappers, so there ain't nothing to understand. You heard it here first.
Adrian
But I wanna
is in his bag.
Oh yeah, I mean it's hip hop. Adrian about like me when it comes to hip hop.
Yeah.
If you trash, you trash. I'm
True
sorry,
story.
ain't nothing about
I
it.
mean, ain't nothing bringing you back.
But I honestly believe that Young Thug did that because he knew it would sell. I don't think he cared about getting bodied on his own track because he know that's not his game to play. So he was like, I'm gonna get one of the hottest rappers, which was J. Cole. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put him on this track because the track is fire. Like the beat for it is fire. The hook is fire. And then I'm gonna just sit back and make the money off of it.
I mean,
True story.
I bet you Drake wasn't thinking that when he brought Little Baby on his track. Because, you know,
Because
Little Baby came
went
on
in.
that track and he bodied that track.
But-
oh my God. That made me love Lil Baby way more than what I used to when he just went on there and he just went in.
Yeah.
This is my issue with Drake because I was talking to Patrick about this earlier. Drake doesn't understand that he already won. You know what I mean? Like from a standpoint of getting the bag, Drake got the bag.
Yep.
You can't argue that he is one of the best artists, hip hop artists of our time.
I mean, you saw it in the post. That man got put hot sauce in his prophylactics. So he must have the bag. Just saying. You don't do that if you don't have the bag.
It is sad that you have to protect yourself like that. That is a sad thing.
That is really sad.
First of all, what happened to the sink? Like, well, you
I
just,
said the same thing. I was like,
do the old rinse and do.
not even that. Just wrap it up in you in a hotel. Wrap it up in some tissue paper. Flush it down the toilet.
Man, it's maniacal. Where did he get that hot sauce from? Because that's
He said
not
it
a
was
condiment.
he said it was a hot sauce pack in his back pocket.
Oh man, we going down that whole.
He came prepared?
Yes.
This was pre-thought?
This is
Premeditated.
he had premeditated murder on his little C's. Like he was like, nope, y'all not going anywhere.
The thing I respect about Drake though is that he's really about putting bringing out these new cats that nobody's never heard of and really putting them on the market.
And that's why I say I respect Drake for that. But my issue with Drake is that you've gotten to a point where you don't have to keep making hits. You have umpteen thousand hits. Give me bars. Give me the Tuscan leather bars. Like, give me an album where you are getting some fire beats, OVO beats, and you just spitting bars. Like, that's what you came in the game doing. Why are you still just trying to make hits to sell?
I got one for you because this goes back to bars versus fire beats. Because right now we know that fire beats are in. If you got a beat and you can okay, cool, you can sell a record. The thing that kills me is the actual talented people that write their rhymes, that can spit mad bars. For instance, Dax. Dax is a monster. An absolute monster, and he does not get the credit that he deserves.
He doesn't.
He would body 90% of new rappers out today that have been in the game less than 5 years. Completely murder them on any track.
And Gotham. Well, if y'all ain't heard that, go listen to Gotham by Dax. Good.
Go listen to everything from Dax. Like, on a real.
Gotham,
Dax.
Joker 2.
No,
Yo,
you want to listen to something, go listen to Next Rap Guide. My goodness. No, what does he call himself? Is it the Next Rap God or is like
I can't remember. I know what song you're talking about, but I can't remember what the title
literally
was.
slays for 10 minutes straight.
Straight.
10 minutes bodies the beat.
this man got bars. He got more bars than Snickers.
Than Kit Kats?
Bruh.
King size?
King size, bro. He got rows and rows of bars. And I'm just like, why is he not giving?
Because he's independent.
That's
He's not
really
signed
all
by
it,
anybody.
it all goes down to independent.
But
Because
see,
there's a lot of rappers that, like, there's this female rapper. Her name is 3D Nati, and
Yes.
and she's released one album, but I swear that's like the most fire album I've heard in a long time.
Rebel Without a Cause? Oh my Lord. That
Look, bro, she said this one line that sticks with me like forever. She said, "I'm really a great with this. Burn me a goat. I bet I cook him like a Jamaican bitch."
she's hard, bro. She is hard.
Ridiculous. And it's crazy to me because, like, how you looking? If I mentioned 3D Nati to anybody, it was like, who is that? I was
I
like,
ain't
yo,
never heard
this
this chick.
Yo, the album
But
is
that's
fire.
what I'm saying. She is a fire rapper. And when I say she could probably run with like top 1% of rappers, male or female, she's up there.
All day she's up there.
Jesus.
I'd put you, and here's the thing that really kills me about the young generation and new rappers. There are good new rappers. Chica, good new rapper. Snother
Oh,
Product, good new rapper.
Ridiculous
I
rapper.
like Moneybag Yo.
Good new rapper.
Like, I do like Moneybag Yo.
I don't know if I've heard any of his music.
You haven't?
I think he threw me off with the Money Bag Yo. I was like, you sound like a.
Bro, you ain't listened to the one where he did the sample off DMX?
I think I did hear
Oh
that.
my God, that's yo.
Like I said,
Go listen to Money Bag Yo.
It was the Money Bag Yo. I was like, because names really throw me off. Like if you got a trash
his name's
name,
trash,
but I will say if you got a trash name, I'm automatically assuming your bars is trash too.
But he's not. He's pretty dope.
Like I said,
he is pretty dope.
I will give everybody a chance. It was just that off your name, I'm not gonna go looking for you.
Yeah. Didn't Kendrick just sign some new cat to his to that label over there? Some new cat coming out of the West Coast. Like he's supposed to be fire. I can't remember his damn name.
I hope that's not the guy I was telling y'all about off camera that got caught.
No, not him. Not him.
Because he's on TDE too. That's why I was saying that.
But you know what's crazy? Like you go to YouTube and stuff, man. I follow so many people that just be spitting. I'm talking fire, stupid fire.
I mean,
White,
like,
black, Spanish.
I was like, there was this dude named
Ad2.
Ad2. I think that's his name, Ad2. Yeah, but his album was fire, and the only reason I knew about him was because of Kev on Stage, the comedian.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about his album, so I was like, oh, let me go check it out. And album fire.
Who is this?
Ad2. You remember that one song I let y'all hear? Or you was talking about you were saying I wanted to freestyle over the beat?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I got
That
you.
was his song. But yeah, like I said, another slept on rapper, NF.
Yeah,
And
NF is hard.
And I didn't notice, but he don't curse in his songs. He's not certified as he's not a Christian rapper. He's a Christian who raps.
Okay.
And he has some fire ass songs, bro.
Because there was this one song I got. It's called "That's a Joke," bruh. Bars is crazy.
Bars
But
is
this shows
stupid, bro.
the slight shift in rappers that get respect or not get respect due to their lack of cursing in rap. Because
I mean, he's also
as you
a
said,
white
people
rapper
got-
too, which is a double negative because no matter. Even Eminem's not respected sometimes in the rap game.
Which
There's
is
still
like-
people that don't respect him, and I'm trying to figure
Freaking
out
ridiculous. Get
like,
over it.
What
That
the
man
fuck?
is top tier.
Like, what are we doing?
Because you know what be killing me is that the arguments be like so dumb. Because there was one time, me getting on Facebook,
I'm telling you, bro.
they draw me in sometimes. And like I
Facebook,
said,
man.
when I got time,
I'm telling you.
you don't catch me with time. If I got time on my hands, I'm gonna go with you.
You go
Right.
in there.
But there was this one guy, he was talking about Eminem was trash. And I was like,
What?
how is Eminem trash? I was like, Eminem is definitely top 10 rappers all time. Can't nobody argue that Eminem is not a amazing rapper.
One
But
of the greatest lyricists of all time.
one of his arguments was that like you don't play Eminem in the club. I was like, y'all play Soulja Boy in the club. What does that have to do with anything?
Exactly. Thank you.
Club plays does not equal great rapper. Club plays means you make club music. I was like, that has nothing to do with nothing. Like, your argument makes no sense. And then he was like, I don't know, man. I just don't relate to what he be talking about. He be talking about like killing his mom and stuff. I was like, and you rap to you relate to the gangster stuff, the gang stuff? Cause like you probably not a gangster, bro. Otherwise,
you might pretend.
I was like, otherwise you wouldn't be on Facebook talking about Eminem.
You're not
You'd
out
be
here-
out hustling.
You're not out here
Right.
getting hoes and selling drugs and getting
I was like,
getting
and-
that paper.
I was like, and you definitely not relating to anything Jay-Z be talking about or Drake. You definitely not relating to them mugs because all they talk about is expensive stuff you can't do.
Right?
Their
That
bag
dude's
is
like-
different.
He
Yeah.
said,
Well,
I
Jay-Z's
woke up
bag
in a
is-
Bugatti. Did you now?
Jay-Z's bag's real different.
Yeah,
Like,
Jay-Z.
he talk about real expensive
That
shit.
dude made commercials just to show you how rich he was. Like, I was like, what is this commercial showing me? Okay, you and Beyonce in a Maybach in the commercial. All right. Well, I feel poor now. Thank you.
super poor.
Super poor.
You motherfucker went from selling cocaine to being a billionaire. Like, Lord have mercy.
I don't know. There are fantastic rappers that are out in the new generation, but either they choose to be independent because they don't want to conform, right? Or they are good rappers and they have gone into the industry and signed to a label or something, but they don't get the respect because they're not in it to make club music. They're not in it to make money like that. Of course they want to make money, but it's not just about the money. It's about
The respect.
the respect.
Because what's that? Another white rapper. Oh, I'm forgetting his name.
There's a lot.
He's fairly new. He just did a song with Eminem. Oh,
He just did one with Eminem.
yes. I mean, not just. It's been within the last year, but I cannot think of that dude's name.
They'd rather listen to
Eminem was
Yellow
another
Wolf.
white rapper. Yo, Yellow Wolf fire.
Yellow Wolf
Oh,
is
yeah.
okay.
What? Yo, oh my.
No, Yellow Wolf is fire.
Yo.
He makes club bangers.
Trunk Music 3?
Trump music's fire. I am
Man,
not
look. dog,
disagreeing with you
do not
about trunk music.
Boy, do not
okay?
do that.
I'm not.
I'm telling you. 'Cause
I'm not.
I'm a big Yellow Wolf fan. I like Yellow Wolf.
Okay, what's the other dude?
That dude is
that was
gas.
rapping with 3-6 Mafia.
Paul Wall?
No,
No, not Paul Wall.
I know who you talking
Lil
about.
White.
Lil
Lil,
White.
I was
Yo,
just
Lil-
listening to that today.
Lil White came out of nowhere.
Xanax bars, Percocet, Loretta. Yo,
But when that beat drop, come on, slip it to Xanax bars. I'm ready to get. Yo, that shit used to be gas.
Yo, but that's that Project Pat style beat that just it draws you in.
That don't get you crunk though.
Jack Harlow.
Jack
Jack Harlow is
Jack
that
Harlow's
dude,
fire.
though. Yo,
Oh no, yeah, I got a few of his songs on my
yeah,
playlist.
Jack Harlow is legit.
And Jack Harlow, that dude's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
But
give.
he did a song with Eminem called Killer.
With Corday too.
Yeah.
Corday.
I think it's Corday. I think that's
Corday's
how you
nice
pronounce it.
too. And
Oh,
I've
yeah.
never even heard of Corday. I was like, who the fuck's Corday?
Okay, I got a question because I don't know the history of this particular artist, so I don't know how old or new he is. But Dave East, how long
It's
has he been?
fire.
Dave East.
No,
is fire.
Dave East is fire, but actually didn't he come out on the freshman cover?
He did.
Yeah, he came out on the freshman cover with like Uzi Vert and all them.
Okay, so he's fairly new.
Yeah,
Like,
He's been around 5-6 years. He's from up north, right?
yeah, he's from New York.
Yeah.
Dave East is nice.
Yo,
Dave East is a
no.
beast.
Dave East is a monster.
Yeah,
That man is a
absolutely.
beast.
Yeah. I like Dave East.
Yo, alone? By Dave? What?
Yeah, Dave East is very like he's one of them true New York heads.
I was about to say I don't think Dave East is necessarily slept on. It's just that his music isn't mainstream. His music isn't something to play on the radio. His music is like riding music.
It
Like,
it
that's-
appeals to our generation.
Yeah,
we
that's
like
like-
his
It's that
flow.
New York style.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm
He's
saying.
got a
Like
true
that's
New York style.
That's that his style of making music is like you need to listen to the whole album.
Yeah.
I mean,
He don't release
I mean,
like singles.
yeah.
I mean, he has them, but he don't release like singles. Just like here's an album, listen to the whole.
I mean,
thing.
there is some new cats coming out that is pretty good.
But
Like,
the
I
ones
just-
that we hear on the radio are not a fair representation of the new rap
No,
game.
of course they're not, because most of your good rap artists are not going to have a radio hit like that because they out here grinding, doing. Most of them are doing the independent scene. Mm-hmm. They're trying to make it on their own. They're doing these independent markets because people like Joyner and Logic and shit like that, man. Like when they did what they did in the independent scene, most of these rappers like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna do it myself too. Because man, once you sign to a big label or a big record, your life's gone.
I will say that with when we was talking about the way hip hop is going in this generation, I will say that is one thing I actually like is that the power of social media has made it easy.
that we can find them.
Yeah, it's made it easy for us to find these dope rappers
Yeah.
because I hate to say it, but if you go back to like the early 2000s where you had to be on a label to really like be known,
Yep.
like half of these rappers wouldn't be here.
I remember.
You probably wouldn't hear about Snow the Product. You probably wouldn't hear about Joyner. You probably wouldn't hear about Dave East. Like a lot of these rappers wouldn't be as
3D Nati,
Yeah.
Chica, like all these rappers that we know.
I really like Baby Keem too.
I don't know
Baby
that.
King. Is that the one that he did that song with Kendrick?
Yes,
Okay, yeah, he is pretty good.
Baby Keem's he's pretty dope. And I also like what's his name, Blixt. Bliss.
I don't know that one.
Bliss. Girl, you chosen. Fucking up when you bust wide open. It's an ocean.
I've heard that song before.
Oh,
I never
yeah,
knew
yeah.
who it
I
was,
like
though.
him. Shit, I kind of like 42 Doug too.
But I'm gonna give a quick shout out to rappers that we lost that I feel like would be in the newer category, like 10 years in the game or whatever. But obviously, one, Mac Miller. You know what I mean? Loved Mac. And then two,
That one still hurts.
Yeah.
Nipsey Hussle. And I've talked about this off air with y'all. But I didn't I never listened to Nipsey Hussle.
Me neither.
And then when he passed away, they were playing stuff on the radio 24/7. And I was like, eh. And then I actually started going back and going through albums and listening to songs and
That
releases. And I was
shit
like,
is
wait a minute.
Hard fire.
Yo, Victory Lap.
Victory lap.
Victory Lap is crazy.
Hustle and motivate
Bruh, that stays on my playlist.
stays.
Yo,
Hustle and motivate. I was like,
Hustle and motivate. Hustle and Yo, that song is a straight up
banger. Banger.
all day.
I say I definitely, of course, didn't know neither one of them, but when Mac Miller and Nipsey Hussle died, I felt like I lost a cousin, like for real.
True
Like that
shit,
stuff
bro.
hurt.
I've been riding
Blue
with
Slide
Mac.
Park is still. I still go back and listen to that
Yo,
bitch.
Kool-Aid and frozen pizza? Yo, because I had watched Kids the movie, and then I was listening to Kool-Aid and frozen pizza. And I was like, yo, wait a minute. There's a correlation here. And fire.
I'll tell you the
Absolutely
first.
fire.
I can't remember the whole song. I just kind of remember the hook. But the first song that I heard that was Mac Miller, I was like, "Yo, this dude fire." It was I was like, "Who's that new kid knocking on your door? Knock, knock, let him in.
Let him in. Not let him in. Yeah.
That was my first time hearing Mac Miller. I was like, "Yo, this dude."
The first
Okay.
time I heard Mac Miller was Nike's on My Feet.
Nike's on my feet. Not Nike's. Oh yeah.
Nike's on
See,
My
mine
Feet.
was Trump.
I'm not Donald Trump shit. Hey.
Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Donald Trump was my first song. I was like, yo, this shit gas.
But Mac Miller is one of those ones like, and not all white rappers, because some white rappers do the same thing, like the mumble rappers do. But a lot of the white rappers that make it in, you can tell like they actually have a love for the craft.
Yeah, because you can see from album to album, it's not the same shit. They're evolving their craft every single time. From listening to Kool-Aid and Frozen Pizza to Circles, an incredible evolution of rap theory, the cadences, the flows, the everything, the way he was doing the instrumentals, the beats. He could see rap at a very early age, but the stuff he was putting out and the stuff that we got after his passing that he had just shelved, incredible. Absolutely fire.
I mean, there's just been too many because like these new school rappers, there's so many people dying because they're trying to live that life and then they get taken from us. I mean, I didn't like Triple X Tentacion as a person,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
but I went back and just like listened to some of his music. I was like, man, this dude really made some shit.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
shit.
My bad. My
Oh,
bad.
shit.
My,
Oh, shit.
got excited over here.
Well,
My bad.
God dang, my God.
Pause.
But Tentacion, like, he was a terrible fucking human being, but God bless, he made great music. And then, who was my man that just passed? That had the 4 braids, had a really deep voice.
I was about to say, I knew who you was talking about at first. I'm trying to think of his name.
He's like Billie Jean, Billie Jean. Oh, God bless it.
because a lot of people say he rapped like 50.
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't know.
God darn it. Y'all gonna make me Google this shit. Why can't I remember
And what's
this?
bad is I can see his face. Like he has a real square
Yeah,
face.
I know what the fuck he looks like. Oh, my God.
I couldn't tell you.
Oh, you rapper that just died. Why not?
Oh man, that's gonna bother me.
Dude, that's really gonna bother me. Oh my God. And then we just lost Young Dolph, which is terrible.
Yeah.
Like really terrible.
But that goes back to what I was talking about before. You got a lot of these rappers that come in, they wanting to chase clout versus just making good music.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. I bet you people in the comments and people listening are like, it's this guy. And I'm like,
Well, comment. Let us know.
I'm so
Help
lost.
us.
Help me, please. This is this is gonna really. mess with
Because he died in California, didn't he?
me. He got killed in his home because trying to get robbed.
I was watching this interview, going back to old school rappers. I was watching this interview with Snoop, and he said,
Pop Smoke. God bless
Pop
it.
Smoke. Okay. I have heard that name
Could
before.
I not remember him?
I don't know if I've heard any of his stuff. I'll have to go and look him
What?
up. I probably have, but I can't put a name to a song.
The more I'm listening to Pop, bro, I'm like, man, I hate that he passed, bro. He's got some good songs.
But it's like a lot of people, because I want to say Pop Smoke was warned by some of the older rappers, some of the old heads, because it was like, bro, you putting all this stuff on social media, like people can find you easily, and that was his downfall.
That was like that cat out of Chicago or whatever. Or was it Chicago? He used to roll with Lil Durk.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. I know who you're talking about.
But he died for no reason. And he was been listening more to his shit. I'm like, okay, I kind of like this cat too. But it sucks, man. When a person dies, that's when you want to listen to him.
Yeah.
Which is
That's just the way it goes.
It is what it is. I mean, I do like Polo G though. He's one of the new rappers. I like Polo G. He's got some good flow.
Yeah, I don't know that one either.
You don't know that one either.
I know,
But you're
him.
more of the underground.
Yeah, I mean, I look for obscure things. Like, I'm not so much mainstream, because mainstream stuff is,
Is-
Every so often I hear something.
mainstream
I'm like,
is hit or miss.
but,
It is very hit or miss.
yeah.
It's very hit or miss. But
Island Boy. I was like, no, this has to be a parody or something. This can't be right.
I thought it was just a funny video. Like,
yeah, this was a TikTok.
This is an SNL skit.
The way
Yeah,
serious.
exactly. Pete Davidson, what you doing?
Get off the TV. Get your light skin mixed ass off the TV.
There's really just two Donnies out here
Island man.
with no flow. What you doing there?
No flow, no rhythm.
What you doing there with your lips and your hair?
Terrible
No.
tattoos and terrible grill.
They don't even have like the basic song structure. Like you got a hook and you got verses. Like y'all are throwing the hook in between the verses, but it doesn't like match up. I was like, somebody drown them. No, I was just playing. I shouldn't have said that.
One of
God
the
forgive me.
Well, they island boys. There's water everywhere. So if you're an island boy, what you doing in the pool? There's a whole
Right?
ocean. Like, what you doing? Anywho, one of the best things I ever saw was when they got booed off stage in Miami. I think they were in Miami trying to do a show, and they got
I want to
booed off
know.
stage.
I want to know the man that booked them, thinking this was going to be a fire idea. Like, what? How did you think that you booked these two obviously terrible rappers, and you thought this is going to be fire? This is going to sell tickets.
Island man.
You know, the manager came in and was like, Sebastian, you know, I'm gonna have to let you go over this booking decision because you really fucking with my money right now. You got people booing in here, ain't buying drinks, cuz you fired on the spot. I'd have fired him.
Sebastian came from the Fire Festival. He's like he lost a job with the Fire Festival and immediately messed something else up.
Hey, the resume looked good. Hey, he put on a whole festival. Dang, boy, let's have food included. The artist list was okay. Yeah, let's give this man a chance. Island Boys. What's this shit you got playing in my club right now? Boy, you better take several steps out the door.
I got to give everybody discounts on drinks just to make up my fucking money.
I was about to say all he saw on the resume was like, you did a festival for Ja Rule? Oh yeah. How much you want on your check? He said, man, give my money back. Give my money back.
You know he probably should have. He went to write Ja Rule and then erased it and put Akon. He's like, yeah, that's better. Yeah, Akon. Yeah.
He said they'll never know the
They'll
difference.
never know the difference.
Akon and Young Jesus.
You know, because Akon be putting on them crazy festivals in Africa and stuff, man. That dude got all
Joe
kinds
Akon
of
was
money.
that dude back when we was growing up.
Akon's still that dude though.
Everywhere.
He just don't do as much music.
everywhere. Makes fire music.
How you make the jail cell door closing the intro to all your songs? I'm locked up. Won't let me out. Won't let me I'm locked up.
And what's crazy is that if you think about Akon's like singing voice, he really couldn't sing.
Nope.
But it was just like the harmony fit. His
just
voice
fits everywhere.
fits so well.
It just fits everywhere. He just has one of those voices.
It's crazy because I'm again, we going back in time again, but I'm a huge T-Pain fan. I don't care auto-tune, but this man's voice without the auto-tune is god dang angelic. Like this man can sing.
Which is insane.
Akon needed the auto-tune, and he was able to sell just as many records as T-Pain in the same era without it.
I'm at the bartender. Look for me, I'm at the bartender.
But yeah, T-Pain is another rapper / singer that I won't say he was slept on, but I don't think people realize like what type of bars like T-Pain could come up with.
The whole three-ring circus thing, all of them.
Bro, ringleader?
Bruh, he had the dang top hat on every music video, studded in a different emerald like this dude. And it was fire.
And the motherfucker always doing this shit. Always. Like, bro, what's wrong with your damn neck?
He popping and locking just his jawbone.
Right.
But yet it was working.
Which is crazy. Now he's streaming gaming and shit.
Yes.
That
He's
mug-
making a huge comeback. And
And he's into drifting.
and
I
I
was about
love
to
it.
say like T-Pain was like the big nerd that we never knew.
I really like to get him on the show. That would be
Oh yeah, that would be fire.
insane.
I love T-Pain.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
T-Pain is dope.
I'd probably get on his nerves because I'd be singing all his songs.
I'm in love with a stripper. She got it. She run and she know it.
Like T-Pain was like, damn, we gonna talk about anything? I just keep singing my song.
Well, we can't fucking help it, bro.
It's like you're great.
Shooting up the club. Hey, that shooting up the club was on
Yo.
though.
That shooting up the club was fire. It was bad because the first time I heard like shooting up the club, I was like, T-Play, please don't tell me you're talking about some actual like gun violence in the club. Like, come on, bruh. It was like, that's not cool.
I read the title of the song. I assumed the same thing as you, and then I realized, oh, it's T-Pain. I should have known the
Well,
meaning.
no, that's why I was like, I'm gonna give. That's why I said I hope that's what because I was like, it's T-Pain. So T-Pain could say shooting up the club and mean something completely different. So I would listen to it. I was like, yep, that's T-Pain. Okay, this song is fire though.
I'm just telling you what. If any, I swear to goodness, and I mean this with most sincere, if any of the rappers that I grew up listening to, you come out with a song and you get bodied on your own track by one of these new rappers, I swear to God, I'll unfollow you. I'll burn all your CDs.
You gonna let him go like that?
I will.
I'm riding with him.
What?
They can come back. Prime
Bro,
example.
I swear to God, if Jay-Z come out with a song and Kodak Black comes on there and bodies this shit, no.
No, they'll come back. Prime example is god dang Eminem and MGK. MGK shooting shots.
I'm talking about on the track. Not against each other.
Well, whatever.
I'm
'Cause I was
talking about
about to
on
say-
the track.
Oh,
Because I was about to say,
different thing.
even with that, MGK lost that thing so quickly.
So quickly.
So quickly. Yeah. He
He came with some heat until we
did.
realized what heat was. Eminem was like, "Oh no, that's room temperature." Let me turn this shit up to hell real fast.
Ain't nobody been able to go after M, and people keep trying, and people keep failing. When is the world gonna learn? Stop going after this man.
This man really stopped
This
rapping
man
and went to rock and roll.
This man really
In a pink
battle
skirt.
rapped.
I was about to say, I don't care what nobody say, because of course there was some people talking about like, MGK won that because his song was better. I was like, first of all, you looking at the wrong thing, because Charlemagne,
know
love
what?
Charlemagne because he came from South Carolina.
He wrong.
But bro, when you said MGK won that battle
That's
because
only
his
because
song was better,
No, because he hates Eminem though.
he does.
He does
That's
hate
why,
Eminem because
but this is
Eminem
why-
blasted that motherfucker.
But this is what irritates me. I was like, you can hate Eminem, but at least be real about it. Like,
Right.
MGK lost.
100% lost.
He lost.
Charlemagne's frame of mind when it comes to the hip hop game, man, is so different because he thinks he just hates Eminem, so he's going to automatically be biased against him.
Cause like I said, when he said one called it Interscope and you Swayze, talking about Patrick Swayze, because that's when he died when he released that song. It's like, who thinks of that? Who thinks of that?
He said you're going to live in my shadow to just to
As long as I'm shady, you gonna have to live in my shadow.
Like, come on, bro. Like, just that's a small bar. That's not even fire. But it's just like so much meaning. It's ridiculous, bro.
And then
It's so much.
when
It's so ridiculous.
the part where he popped the bottle, he said, "This is your moment. This is it. As big as you're gonna get. So enjoy it." Had to give you a career to destroy it.
I was like, what?
Oh God!
What was the bar he said about MGK being shorter than him? No, being taller than him. He said, I can't remember how the bar went, but he bodied him on that shit too. He was like,
Because he was like,
You're gonna need a step.
"You gonna need a step ladder to be at my level."
Yeah. He
Hard.
like I said, man. All these like people just stop.
Just stop. And
Just
all the young
stop.
cats are going after him. And M's like, yo, y'all
God,
are
when
not worth my time.
But when he murdered Benzino,
yo, that massacre. Because here's the thing, and here's what people don't understand about Eminem. Because first of all, Eminem comes from the game where I am destroying your career. Like his whole purpose is to make you irrelevant from here on out.
Yep.
At least in rap. And he has succeeded damn near every time.
I mean, and 50 Cent took that same moniker and did the same thing.
That's what I'm saying.
And ruined careers.
But that's what I'm saying. And even with 50, like, even with 50 killing Ja Rule like he did, killing Murder Inc. like he
Still
did.
can't figure out why he did that.
I think cause somebody said that it was because like 50 and Ja Rule grew up together in the same neighborhood. And
Jamaica
like,
Queens?
yeah.
Oh.
Apparently. This
know
is like I said, this is what I heard. I could be wrong. This could have been false information, but this is what I heard. They grew up in the same neighborhood and they like knew each other. So 50 said like he saw Ja Rule out one time in New York and he was like, "Yo, what's up, Ja?" And Ja Rule like brushed him off. Like he was irrelevant to
So
him.
he took the Michael Jordan
He
approach.
said he was beneath him.
Yeah.
He took the Michael Jordan approach.
Basically.
Made up something in his head and was like, you know what? I'm gonna fuck this man's up.
Yeah, the Michael Jordan approach, that needs to be gameplay essence. That
Dude,
needs
Michael Jordan literally made up something so that he would bust their ass in the playoffs.
He played golf with he was playing golf with another team and was like talking shit the whole night. But this is just one instance. He talked shit the whole night. And I think it was Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley beats him at golf. He was like, "I'll get you on the court tomorrow." And pulls up like 40 points on that man the next day.
He literally made up a story of this dude talking shit about him. And they asked him after the game, "Hey, we heard about that." "Oh, I just made that up.
Yep.
I need a motivation." What? You literally programmed that in your mind?
A sick individual. But that's why he's Jordan.
And so it's like 50 did the same approach. And it's like, quick. Now, there's just some rappers you just don't go after.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the beef with Jay-Z and Nas was insane. That was the biggest beef that we've seen since Tupac just went after Biggie, which Biggie was too big to destroy. Even though Tupac, that is the greatest diss album ever. I don't care what nobody says. Hit 'Em Up is...
I was about to say, people still like, it's still like, it's dubbed like the greatest diss album of all time.
You got that, Ether, and fucking No Vaseline. Like, that's your three.
Top 3.
That's your three. Like, you're chasing those.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But there's just certain rappers you just don't go after. And then, you got people that had these beefs like Tory Lanez and Joyner Lucas. Hell, I had no clue Tory Lanez could fucking got bars. Had no clue he can rap. I mean, Joyner Lucas is one of my favorite rappers right now. But that whole beef between them two, and when they was going at each other, I was like, Joyner got this. And then I listened to Tory, I was like,
Had you a little worried.
let me retract.
I'll say this because another beef that threw me for a loop was Meek Mill and Drake.
Yeah.
Bruh, when Meek Mill came after Drake and then Drake released that Charged Up, I was like, Drake? I was like,
Drake?
I was like, okay.
Drake was undefeated for a while. Like, Drake was bodying people until Pusha T came out with
Well,
Son
no,
of
because
Adidon.
I still say that BET Cypher with Kendrick where he said, I tucked the sensitive rapper back in his pajama clothes.
What?
You didn't
I didn't
hear
hear that.
Oh, bruh. That BET Cypher, this was a while back. It was TDE, and I can't remember exactly what started the beef, but I think it started when Kendrick dropped that verse on Control.
Oh, on Control, when he came after everybody, he was like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to murder all of you.
Yeah.
And then he mentioned that in the freestyle. He said, I dropped Control. That's what he said. I dropped Control and tucked the sensitive rapper back in his pajama clothes. I had jokes on you.
Kendrick
High
said that
five.
about Drake?
I'm assuming he was talking about Drake because who's the only sensitive rapper he named in that Control verse?
Christ, I didn't even hear that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I gotta let you hear that.
Well, they ain't nobody come after Kendrick.
No,
No, there's nobody in their right fucking mind.
Because
That
there
would
was a
do
time. There was a time when him and Big Sean had a little bit of a beef, and Big Sean came after him. I can't remember if it was on a song or if it was.
That must have got squashed quick.
Oh yeah,
Because I never heard it.
because I can't remember which song it was, but what made it funny is that Kendrick started talking like Big Sean, like he started mimicking him, and he did it so well.
Oh shit!
I was rolling. I gotta find that song
Yeah.
because I cannot remember.
Yeah, I need to hear that.
I cannot remember the song, but I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna send it to y'all. But he was mimicking Big Sean.
Yeah, I gotta
and
hear
it was
that.
hilarious.
So another artist, and I don't even know if I'm going to say this right, but JID? Is it JID?
JID, yeah. Oh, he's fire.
Nice too.
Yo, JID is fire.
That song he did with
JID is fire.
at the Game Awards. Who was he with?
Oh, with Imagine Dragons.
Imagine Dragons.
Oh,
his verse.
Hell yeah.
And he his cadence is just ridiculous. I was like you get that stank face when somebody's like,
you're just like, oh, like you just smell shit. Like,
oh
damn.
yeah, JID is a problem.
When a rapper make you make that face,
Yeah.
you're like, oh,
'Cause I was about to
okay,
say
he's in there.
the last time I remember making that face was one of my favorite rappers, Lupe Fiasco, where he made it was a song called "The Die," where he was basically rapping the story of him being with his homeboys and somebody catching his homeboy slipping. It's like a ridiculous storytelling. Which I mean, it's Lupe. Lupe is ridiculous with the storytelling in general.
If
but-
anybody ain't listening to Lupe, man, just take some time out and just go listen to one of the greatest lyricists ever.
Ooh, speaking of Lupe, him and Royce's beef. Y'all didn't know
Royce had a beef?
him and Royce the 5'9" had a beef.
Good Lord, that's bars for freaking
Yeah,
hours.
bruh. I
That's
didn't know about
bars
that.
for years.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and Royce, because there was it started out on social media, but I think the beef started like they had a podcast together and they had a disagreement or something, and it led to the podcast, and then it was just like beefing. But Lupe practices martial arts, right? Mm-hmm. And Royce commented on it. He was like, "What you gonna do? Bring a sword to a gunfight?" Right? And then Lupe went down below this comment and said, "Hey, what can I say? I'm just a martial artist. I figured you could relate since you're just a martial artist." Talking about Marshall Mathers. Bruh, when I tell you, I was like,
Ooh, that bar hard.
I was like, ooh.
Well, that's light work too, boy.
I was like, bruh, that's tough.
That's light.
That's tough. But then, like, Royce released a diss song at Lupe, and it was good. Not because Royce up there with like
Royce,
top 10.
Royce up there.
Is nasty.
Royce up there.
But when I tell y'all, Lupe bodied him.
Lupe won?
Lupe won.
Lupe is nasty.
Lupe,
I put up there with Childish Gambino. Like,
yeah, like Lupe. I'm not gonna say like he destroyed him or anything, but Lupe definitely won. Like it was a definitive win.
So Lupe's in that category. So I got like so many different categories, but Lupe is up there with like the Childish Gambino. Who's another rapper that's like Lupe?
Like the Talib Kweli's,
Talib Kweli, Mos Def, Black Thought. These cats that just their minds,
Toby
Toby and Guagua,
Agua, yeah.
their minds and how they just deliver is it's almost it's Andre 3000 esque. It's just way out there, but you got to really think.
Yeah.
Like you got to go back and like, what did he say? Like, what did he say?
Put subtitles on because I didn't understand a word that he was trying to get at. But then you go back and you're like, whoa,
subtitles. I need translation.
That went too fucking deep.
Yeah.
But I love that shit.
Didn't Nick Cannon recently beef with Eminem as well? Was that was a thing, wasn't it? Didn't Nick Cannon bring like the entire squad from
he brought
Wildin' Out?
The battle rappers, Conceited and
still
Hitman
lost?
Holler. Well, Eminem never came back.
Yeah.
'Cause
It was a waste of time.
It was a waste of time.
of fucking time.
It was weak. It was 6 verses from different rappers, and it was subpar. It was okay. I was like, I wouldn't respond if I was Eminem because it's pointless.
And see, the crazy thing is Charlie Clips, Hitman Holler, and Conceited are 3 of the best when it comes to in their game of the battle rap league.
I will say though, out of all 3 of them, Charlie Clips is
Charlie Clips is ridiculous. Like I love battle rap. I listen to that shit all the time.
Because coming back to that, like the thought process to come up with some of the stuff that they come, because like I can't remember exactly what the verse was. I mean, what the bar was, but it was something about like throwing a CD, like somebody giving him a CD, and he said people be throwing it like Krillin when they mad, like the Destructo disc. I was like, oh my god.
He said a lot. I wish I could just remember half the shit that he said, but he's come up with some fucking dumb stuff, bro.
Yeah, but him, Charlie Clips and Conceited, them two, boy.
I mean, Hitman Holler nasty too. Now.
No, he is. I'm just saying, if I had to rank them, and this is just my personal preference because I don't watch battle rap as much as other people do, but from what I've seen, Charlie Clips, Conceited, Hitman.
Yeah.
And that's not like mass differences. I'm just saying from what I've heard.
I mean, there's just so much levels to this rap game because if you ain't never listened to battle rap and you want to listen to some real knowledgeable, thoughtful bars, some real shit.
Deep thought out, bro.
Some things Jesus criminy, dude. Them cats come with some bars and you're just like, what the hell did he just say? I'm talking the deliveries, the
delivery, the
so
disrespect,
nasty.
the savageness. Like battle rap is a completely different thing.
I mean,
but again,
Arsenal, JC, New Jersey Twerk, like all these cats is so nasty.
And I
bro.
will say, I think the reason Hitman lost a lot of, not respect, but he fell further down on the list was because of Cassidy. The way Cassidy bodied him.
I can see that, I guess.
But I mean, at the same time,
Well, Cassidy, OG
it's
to
Cassidy.
the game,
But that's what I'll
though.
say. At the same time, it's Cassidy. That's like if he would have lost to Eminem, it's Eminem. Like that's a big
expect that
opponent.
outcome.
Yeah, that's a big opponent to go against.
Very big because that's all Eminem did. That's all he did.
And that's why I don't understand why people keep coming after him. It's like, yo, this is his game. Y'all do realize that. Like,
This
unless
is-
y'all came from this is not your game to play.
This is how he got in the game.
exactly.
I was like, this is not.
Could you imagine being a white boy in Chicago doing that shit in the battle rap game in the 90s?
I don't
And
think
not just Detroit, LA. He was all over the place and he was winning.
Yeah, I don't think anybody that actually disses Eminem has actually watched 8 Mile.
This facility.
Do y'all know about 8 Mile? You should probably watch that.
Shoot.
It's not for children, but y'all need to learn. Again, I'm gonna learn you something.
I
On
feel
Thugs
like
and Harmony, 8 Mile.
I feel like if anybody actually comes after Eminem, you obviously didn't see what he did to Benzino. You obviously missed that whole.
Or the Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah,
I forgot about them.
Oh, you forgot about them?
Forgot
Mariah Carey,
Ja Rule.
Ja Rule.
And somebody had the audacity to say that Mariah Carey killed him on that Why You So Obsessed With Me. I was like, I mean, it was good, but killed?
No,
I mean, it was a good song.
it was a
Yeah,
good
I
song.
thought it was a good song, but I was like, killed? I was like, come on.
But
bro,
then Eminem came out with what was the name of the song he came out with after that? Oh, shit.
He killed.
Dude, oh my God, bro. It was on the album that didn't really do well. I think
That's
it was on
why
like Relapse.
every time we hear Mariah Carey now, it's All I Want for Christmas Is You. Cause she ain't got nothing for that. She's had since 2007. She ain't coming back.
She hasn't come out with a
Nick
much.
Cannon try to come to.
He said, "Don't disrespect my woman like that. I got a whole team of battle rappers."
If you don't sit your mother sucking butt down, man, like yo, get off the TV, get off the mic, get off the mic.
Again,
And I have a lot of respect for Nick Cannon because that
Entrepreneurship,
he's also got the bag.
business minded,
the man's got bread.
This dude,
top shelf.
He
when it
shouldn't
comes
be
to
out
business.
here.
But rapping,
Stop.
just stop.
I'm a gigolo, spinning lots of dough.
But yeah, there is one song I do like from Nick Cannon that I will always play. But Get Crunk Shawty. But that was partially because the beat was fire. It wasn't necessarily because of him rapping. But I think it was. Who was the beat made by? Oh snap! Was it Jazzy
Just
Faye?
Blaze?
It was Just Blaze. It was
I was about to say
Blaze.
Just Blaze did everybody's shit back in the day.
It was
This
Just
is
Blaze
true.
and the Yin Yang Twins was on it. But that's probably the only song that I would be like, yeah, I'm gonna play that. I was thinking about that song earlier. I was thinking about that song and Play. You remember Play by David Banner?
Oh,
Don't play with it.
Don't play with it. I don't play with it. I got you.
yo, that David Banner. David Banner was the truth. man.
2000s, bro. All the club bangers. All the club bangers.
That's why they still play them.
Jock, Jeezy, Banner, like these dudes. If you went into the
Paul
club
Wall.
and you didn't hear Paul Wall, if you watched it,
3-6.
bruh,
The list goes on and
God
on.
on
almighty.
and on, and they stand the test of time. You can still walk into a club today.
And they gonna play them.
They gonna play them.
Not just that, like because like the late '90s too, because like Big Pimpin'.
Oh,
If I throw Big Pimpin' with UGK and Jay-Z,
Jay-Z.
if I throw that on in the club, everybody coming to the floor.
Big pimpin', spending G's, maybe.
Oh,
Big pimpin' on that NYC. It's just that jigger, man.
Pip C
And B-U-M-B. Yeah. Yo, they're just so. Hip hop is just so good.
It is.
It's just so lovely.
Honorable mention, Hobson. If we talking about recent rappers, because Bella Ciao.
So many. Oh my gosh. If y'all don't know who Hobson is, please do yourself a justice and just go listen to some of his shit.
Yo, who was the rapper that did the Grinch soundtrack for the new animated movie?
Oh, I don't know.
Hold up,
I mean, and see, I'm a big Tyler, the creator.
it was Tyler.
It
I'm
was
pretty sure
Tyler?
it was Tyler. Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, but that new album, Call Me When You Get Lost. Yo, that album was fire.
Right?
I was pleasantly surprised because
He went back to
Yeah.
he went back to
there was
bodying.
there was a time where I really didn't deal with Joyner like that because he did the whole slap Jesus in the face and told him to quit bitching. I was like,
Joyner or Tyler?
What'd I say?
You said Joyner.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tyler. But when Tyler did that, I was like, I ain't with that, bro. You know, do you, but I'm gonna be over it.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing. But I came back to him, like, people was talking about Igor, which I was like, I listened to Igor. I was like, Igor is pretty good. It's not really rapping, but it's an interesting, like,
it's hard
artistry.
to explain. Igor.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like interesting artistry of music.
It's just beautiful sound.
But when I put call me if you get lost,
Call me if you get lost. Yeah.
and I heard Corso. Yo, Corso is probably my favorite song off that album. Cause first that beat came in, and then he started rapping.
Dude.
Cause even though it's not really a hard line, it was just crazy to hear. But when he said, what'd he say? It was like, he ain't seen his chick in 3 days. It ain't gotta be this way. I'm down for the threesome. I was like, first of all, who comes up with that? Like, I mean, the way the flow was put together, I was like, yo, props. But I was like, okay.
See,
What?
not about if y'all don't like Tyler the Creator. I mean, not a lot of people just mess with him like that. But me, yo, his knowledge and mindset when it comes to this rap game is just it's way out there. It's way above
he
the
did
rest.
the one song he did with ASAP
A$AP
Rocky.
Yeah.
I can't remember the line, but it was just like I whipped cream, something whipped cream, and he kept changing the meaning of whipped cream while he was.
While he was riding the tricycle.
Yeah,
right, in the
he was
video.
like-
yeah.
I was like, oh, okay.
What about Sir? Have y'all listened to him?
I haven't listened to him yet.
Never heard of him.
I've heard of him, but I haven't listened to him.
That dude's nice.
See, you on that underground shit hard.
Nice boy.
But see, I'm not mad at the underground because underground, when you go to underground music, that's when you get the hungry rappers. That's when you get the ones actually trying to prove something.
And hitting you with shit that you just like,
He got a song with Kendrick Lamar, and it is a banger.
hey man, you say it's Kendrick, I'm in there.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
You know, it's gotten to
I
that
just
point
don't
because there's a
care.
lot of rappers that if I was like, if you were on the song with this person, I am going to listen to it. Because that the Baby King,
Baby King.
the only reason I listened to it because of Kendrick. Kendrick was on. I was like, oh well, if anything, I'm gonna get a fire Kendrick verse. So
Exactly. And then you just come in, you're like, oh shit, this
I was like, this ain't bad. This is pretty good.
This
Okay,
track is
bro.
pretty. This track is pretty dope. Like anything with Kendrick or, if you can get Hopsin on a track, anything with Hopsin, anything with Joyner, because anything Joyner touches is just going to
Well, yeah.
fucking.
'Cause I
it's
would
just
say
gonna blow up in flames.
The one line with that the Baby King song was like Kendrick said something like who's your top 5? I call that a visitor or something like that. Oh, I can't remember the exact verse, but he was like, who's your best rapper? I call him a visitor. I was like, ooh, that's oh wow, that's oh man, that's hurt. I don't know who he was talking to or if he was talking to anybody, but wow. But yeah, I tell you, man, like I said before.
We can talk about this hip hop shit all
Oh
night.
yeah, we could.
How long we in?
Ooh, 150.
Ooh, Lord, we need to go ahead and
Yeah, 'cause
take this to the house.
might as well.
But like I said, my thing with hip hop in this era is that I like it because we're getting a lot of hungry rappers that are getting recognition versus how it would have been back in the day where the good rappers get skipped over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true story. It's a very true story. Very true story.
So, did y'all want to talk about what we was talking about earlier? Y'all want to touch on it real quick?
Let's end the episode and then continue talking for a tidbit. How about that?
Like a
Like an added
preview
bonus.
episode?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
We can do that. All right. Well,
Stay tuned.
yeah. You'll probably release it as like a clip or something. But
Edit the
Yeah.
conversation out the tape. You ain't gonna edit. The
no, I'm not.
conversation.
I'm not gonna do that. We appreciate y'all coming back, listening to us.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We love hip hop, as you can see.
Love
we could probably
hip-hop.
talk about this for another 2 or 3 hours.
Shit. I didn't even get into Lil Wayne's bars.
Lil Wayne is. Can we still consider Lil Wayne new? We can't. Can we?
Lil Wayne? No.
Well,
Oh
that's
no,
what I'm
he's
saying.
definitely not new. We was just gonna touch on his bars and his influence on hip hop because
Lil Wayne's influence was strong when he was young.
It's still strong now.
no, I was about to say
He's one of the most influential rappers ever.
here's the thing.
Man, look, some of this new Lil Wayne stuff does not hit like the old.
Well,
Lil
no,
Wayne stuff.
not his new Lil Wayne stuff, but I'm talking about his influence is kind of like a secondhand influence because first it influenced people like Future and
What album did I wait so long for? The Carter 5? Was it 5?
Yeah.
That we finally got like last year before last, something
Yeah,
like that?
yeah.
Trash. You heard it here first.
nah, I'm not with you on that one.
Yo, you on a pedestal by yourself.
Because
Compared to the Carter 3?
Bro, you can't do that.
Yes, I can.
No, you
It's in the
can't.
same. If you gonna name albums the same thing and just put a number at the end of it, I'm comparing them. It's the same thing with Bobby Valentino for Logic.
So was Marshall Mathers LP 2 trash? Because it wasn't the Marshall Mathers LP?
No,
It wasn't trash.
it was acceptable. The Carter 5 was painful for me.
God bless.
I expected Carter level rap. I was used to the Carter 3 and the Carter 4. Both of those were fantastic albums. 3 more so than 4. But 5, it just did
That's
not
like
hit with me.
Kendrick coming out with something that's going to be better than Good Kid, Mad City.
But he has the
would-
ability to. Lil
He
Wayne don't.
would never be able to come out with something that better.
You say that.
No,
until
there's
he does.
there's no way.
Okay, we'll see.
I mean, The Pimp a Butterfly is considered even better than that.
I'm just
But
saying.
Good Kid, Mad City was insane.
Lil Wayne to me has always been overhyped.
So
I'm
what
sorry.
about Jay-Z's The Blueprint then? Was
like The
Blueprint 3 worse than 2? I mean, are you trying to say that it was trash?
No, I'm saying that the Carter 5 did not hit the level of expectation from this dude hyping it up for 10 years. Oh, I'm going to release Carter 5. I'm going to release Carter 5.
He's in a different headspace.
I can tell.
I'm not gonna say the album was trash because I had to go back and look at the track list. But the album he released before that, to me, was better than Carter 5.
Yes.
FWA.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Go back and listen to
Glory,
the Carter 5.
I listen to Wayne like literally every day.
the first song off the
There's
FWA
a lot of Wayne
Glory.
songs.
Glory was fire.
Yeah.
Glory was fire.
I was about to say, and it kept going.
But the
pretty-
first song on the Carter 5 with XX Tentacion, I don't know why I love that song.
I'd rather listen to Donda.
What? Wow. Bro, end this podcast.
I was about to say I can't speak on Donda, but I will say Kanye was wrong for taking that Andre verse off.
Yes, he was.
That's why I'll never respect him.
Yeah, you took Andre off. Like how Andre don't come off
The
it.
top 3 greatest
You
rappers of
pulled-
all time, and you take him.
The most reclusive, badass rapper out of the depths of we don't even know where. From Erykah Badu.
Yeah, Erykah Badu, that man in a whale.
Exactly. And you get a fire bar from this man and take it off the record?
Beautiful verse. That is one of the best verses I have heard in a long time.
That's one of
And
them
you took
verses
that mug off.
I literally had to listen to that verse 3 or 4 times before it because Andre's one of them rappers you got to listen to it at face value and then listen in between the lines and then stitch it together the third time you listen to it, and then you got to listen to it a 4th time to make sure you didn't miss anything. And then you can realize what he was doing with his lyricism. And you're like, "Oh my Lord."
Coming to Jesus moment.
Right.
It really was though, because I mean, like I said, because the whole verse was him talking to his mama that had passed away, and it was, like I said, the way it was crafted and the flow, it was a beautiful verse, and you took it off your album.
Because he didn't want to be showed up.
That's what it was.
If he left that verse on the album, it would have been the hardest verse on the entire 22 soundtracks of that.
His sales would
album.
have went up.
Oh, his sales definitely would have
Yeah,
went up.
but also Kanye's one of the ones that's got the bag. So he don't care. He just don't want to be showed up by anybody because his ego cannot handle it. That's why he after Pete Davidson right now.
For whatever reason.
Somebody said,
Where the lie?
somebody took a picture, showed a picture of Pete Davidson because he goofy looking at him all get out. And it was like this guy's really Kanye's antagonist right now.
I saw the picture of MGK and Pete Davidson together, and they're like, if these two dudes can get what's the girl's name
Kardashians?
from? It was Kardashian and the
Jenner.
other one. No, not Jenner. It's Megan Fox. MGK's
Oh
with
yeah,
Megan
he
Fox
did
right
get
now.
Megan Fox.
Then there's hope for you to ask out the bartender you like, and I was like, first of all, y'all's bank accounts don't look like these two mans. It's a different game out here. If
you
you a
got money.
dude and you got money, you can pull a 10. If you
I
a
was about to
chick
say-
and you look bad, you can pull a dude with money. That's the way the world works.
Yep, that's the simplified version.
I say
Yeah.
money does add like 2 points to your attractiveness.
Money talks. And money
I've seen
walks.
some zeros with some dollars hanging out with some 10s.
Said no shade, but Lil Wayne. I was like really not trying to throw no shade, but I've heard many of women call him ugly, and he got some of the baddest women. So, yeah.
He looks like a roach, but the man can pull some buns.
Somebody said he
Oh,
was
so
like,
he the worm from Men in Black now. You heard it here first. It's not your boy anymore. It's Lil Wayne.
I heard somebody say that mother like Master Splinter one time. I was like, y'all wrong for it. But anyways, we gonna go before we go for another hour.
We love y'all.
I'm
love
Keston,
y'all.
I'm Camden.
I'm Adrian.
and we out. Love you, Dash.